Okay. So in previous class we were studying some string methods. In that, I think we were discussing about justification methods. That is left justification method, L just, and right justification method, R just, and center justification, that is center. So these three functions or methods are used for justification purpose. And when we can use these methods, so when they are very much helpful for us. So for example, if you go to a restaurant and if you get a menu, when you start to read that menu, so there will be two columns. Left side column will be some items. In the right side column, the price of that item, right? So in these menu, if you observe carefully, these are correctly aligned or correctly justified items are there in left side column and right side column. So in such type of situations, when we want to make a list of so many number of items along with their price or something else, then we can use these justification methods on these strings. Okay. So here one small program is there. So here some picnic items are there, and these picnic items are in the form of dictionary. So as you know, dictionary contains items in the form of key value pairs. Okay. So these items we have to align left side, and the count of those items we have to align at a right side. This is the main purpose of this program. That's all. Okay. So here in the first line of this program, we are defining one function. That function is a picnic, print picnic. Okay. So in this three arguments are there: items dictionary, left width, and right width. So as in the previous class already you have seen R just and L just. The second argument is optional. Argument was optional. So there, if you don't want to keep that space as with a blank space, if you want to put any character there you can use it. But here uh, in this program, once again we are using that second argument here. If you observe here, L just. Okay. So if you observe this L just function, okay, or L just method, the first argument indicates always the width, that is left width. And it means it will be a, how much amount of space I have to give here. And in that space, particularly exclusively which character you want to display or print, that character optionally you can mention here. Similarly, in R just also, so we can specify second argument, that is optional, but here we are not specifying anything here. So that is only accepting one argument, that is right width, how much amount of space I have to give before that string, that is L just and R just methods. So here first in this program, first we are defining a function, that is items dictionary is one argument, left width is a second argument, right width is a third argument. So then inside this function, what this function does, its name itself is print picnic. It means it is going to print some picnic items along with their count. So here obviously we have to use one print function. So that print function is printing one string, that is picnic items. Okay, picnic items, and where it is printing it, at the exactly center. Because here which function I am using, I am not using R just or L just, I am using center. Okay, so this picnic items string will be center aligned, and how much left width should be there and how much right width should be there, we have to mention here. It means we have to pass the values to these left width and right width variables to this function print. So then their second argument, just now I told you, like R just and L just is can accept the second argument like dot here. Similarly here, instead of dot or star something else, so we are using the hyphen here. What it means, this hyphen just makes one separation between the left side column and right side column. So in between left and right side column, so this hash will be or dash will be printed. So here we are going to use one for loop here, obviously for key values and for values. Key and values, for both of them we are using a for loop. So this for loop iterates over these key and values. So if you observe this program here, one dictionary is assigned to this variable picnic items. Okay, so one dictionary is there, that dictionary is assigned to or stored in the variable picnic items. So what is there in this dictionary? Sandwiches is there, key is sandwiches, and how many sandwiches are there? 4. And apples 12, cups 4, cookies 8,000. So these all are items of this dictionary. So these items will be passed to this for loop, and first key value will be iterated, and value its value will be iterated. So on which items dictionary dot items. Okay, so if that key is present, then that key should be justified. How to justify it? So it should be left justified with how much amount of left width, and in that gap what character we have to print, that is a dot. So here, so when this program comes to this line, okay, so it understands that, and just remember, so this picnic items is equal to some dictionary is assigned, no, this is the first executable statement of our program. So this is just a definition of a function print picnic. So it Python or control or program execution comes to this part only when this function is called. Which function is called? Print picnic is called. So here, once this Python comes to this line print picnic, it understands that this is a function call. So I have to jump to function definition with these arguments. What are the arguments here? Picnic items 12, 5. So what is this picnic items? Picnic items is nothing but a variable in which we have stored a dictionary. So it means that this dictionary is passed into this function. So items dictionary is there, no, it will be replaced with this key values. Okay, so then what is the left width? Left width is 12. What is the right width? Right width is 5. So here left width value will be 12, and right width value will be 5. So here in these items, suppose sandwich is there. So how many characters are there? Just you will count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 characters are there in this string sandwiches. But left width, how much length is there? 12. So remaining total we have to take, that is a 12 plus 5. How much? 17, right? So 17 characters or 17 space are reserved for this sandwich. So in that 17, so 10 characters are already taken by this string sandwiches. The remaining characters, how many are left now? 7 are left, right? So how these 7 is divided? 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3. So left side of this sandwich will be 4 dash, and after sandwich 3 dash will be printed. So we will see it how it is. So here one second. See, and this justification is done on, key, that is k, and the right justification is will be also done with this r. Now that is a value, that is string of value dot r justification. String of value means why it is a string of v? Because we, all v's are integers here. 4, 12, 4, 8,000, these all are integers. We have to convert them into string form of integers. So on that one we are applying this just method. So right justification. So how much right width should be there? That is 5. So we will see this, how this output looks like exactly. Okay, see, after this function is called, this definition picnic print picnic will be executed, and for loop will be executed for each and every item of the dictionary, for sandwiches and for apples, for cups and for cookies. Okay, so this for loop will be executed because it is iterating on k and v of our dictionary. So similarly, after execution of this one, once again the same function is called, okay, with the same arguments, picnic items, but the only thing is the last two arguments values are changed now. That is left width and right width values are extended or increased here. To just make you to understand, so we have just changed the 12 to 20. It means we increased, okay. Then we have increased right width also with 5 to 6. So once this program is executed, so why we are writing this program, already I told you, to display the items in the clear proper format like a table, okay. So here this program, when it is executed, that output looks like this, okay. See here, picnic items is printed, and how it is printed, if you just observe carefully, it is center aligned, right. So it is center aligned, and you just count the number of characters here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So 12 characters are already in this string picnic, okay. 12. And if you observe, if you recall that the first function call picnic items, their left width was 12, right width was 5. So total 17 characters we can write here. So among the 17, already 12 is taken by this string picnic items. The remaining 5 spaces are left, or 5 characters are left. So those characters should be filled with this hyphen, okay. I hope you are understanding now. And here, so among these remaining 5, the first 3, that is majority, will be, so 3, then because when we divide 5 we get 2.5. So instead of 2.5 we have to take round figure, that is integer part, that is int, that is a 3, okay. So first 3 hash, sorry, hyphen will be displayed, then at last 2 hyphen will be displayed. So because of that only we can say that this picnic items is center aligned. You can go back and you can see this program how we have done this one. Picnic items is a string with 12 characters, and here left width is 12, right width is 5. 12 plus 5, 17. Already 12 characters are taken by this string. The remaining 5 characters should be filled with this hyphen, okay. So this is how we have displayed just a heading of this menu of picnic. Then for loop will be executed for each and every key and value now. So let us see how this for loop will be executing and printing these uh, items, picnic items, sandwiches. So sandwiches, it is displayed, and how it is displayed, you just observe here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, okay. 10, and here two dots are there, means total 12, okay. See here, picnic items, picnic items, and left width is 12, as I already told you, left width is 12. So see here, this L just is applying on K, that is key. What is the key here? The key is sandwich, right. And what is the value? 4. So how many characters were there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Oh, okay. 10. So 10 characters are there in this sandwich, and how it is justified? It is left justified. Okay, L just left justified, and the remaining characters will be filled with what? Dot. Okay. So similarly, we should justify this value also. What is the value here? 4. So how we have to justify it? Right justification. So and there is no any second argument here. That is second optional argument is there. So there is no any second optional argument. So just first argument is right width, and that right width is how much? Right width is 5. Just see how we are going to print this 5 here. If you see this 4, already it has taken one character. The remaining characters are how many? 5. So remaining characters are 4. Remaining characters are 4. See, so if you see here, so already one character is taken by this value, and the remaining 4 characters are filled with space. That is, space is nothing but white space, nothing is there. If you pass any second argument there, that is optional, like hyphen, star, or any dot, then those four characters or four characters will be filled with the space, characters will be filled with the star or hyphen or star, this one, dot. Okay, so this is how we can make a left alignment and right alignment. So next item, what should be displayed? That is apples. How many characters are there? One, two, three, four, five, six. Six characters are there, and this key. Okay, apples is a key. So left justification we have to do, and how many width we have to give that, give to it, that is left width with the 12. So already 6 are taken by this string, the remaining 6 should be filled with this dot. So let us check it. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So total 12 characters are filled now, right? So similarly, its value will be also displayed. So 1 and 2. So 2 characters are taken by this value, and the remaining 3 characters are white space. Similarly, next item will be displayed 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 characters are there. The remaining 8 characters will be filled with dot, and value will be displayed as a 1 character, that is 4, and remaining 4 characters will be displayed as a white space. Okay, because the right width value is how much? 5. In that 5, already 1 character is taken here. The remaining 5 characters will be filled with white space. Then cookies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The remaining 5 characters will be star, dot, and here cookies count is how much? 8,000. It means 4 characters are taken here. The remaining 1 character will be filled with white space. Okay, so this is how we have to make a items list, or any menu, with right justification and left justification. Okay, so if you call that same function once again, then this picnic items will be displayed like this. So you can go back and you can see there, the left width is 20, right width is 6. So here these all characters are filled with dash or hyphen, and first, and definitely that first item or key will be displayed with its value, that is sandwiches, and 4 definitely will be displayed. But the only thing is, since left width and right width are increased here, so this gap will be increased. Let us see here. Sandwiches is displayed like this because right width and left width values we have increased there, and apples also displayed like this. Then cups also displayed like this. Then cookies also displayed like this. So this is why, this is just to make you understand and feel the difference between these two function calls. What are those two function calls? These two function calls: picnic, print picnic. Okay, so this is function call first, and this is function call second. So here arguments are picnic items. Left width was 12, right width was 5. But now in seconds function call, it is increased to 20 and it is increased to 6. I hope you understood how to display the menu with these string methods: left justification, right justification. And here in this program we have not used any other methods. So just we are focusing on these alignment or justification methods, that is center, left, left just, and r just. Only these three functions we are focusing here. Okay, then see next topic: removing a white space. Okay, so whenever in our string, suppose if that string contains any white space, we can remove it. Okay, that is called as string, strip method. Okay, strip means what? Remove. And rstrip means, after that string, whatever the space, if there is present, that space will be removed. Lstrip means, so before the string, it means that left side of that string, if any space is there, that space will be removed. Okay, So let us see, very easy, nothing is there. Just see the examples, you will understand here. These three methods: strip, right strip, and left strip. See, so here one string is aligned to this spam variable hello world. So before hello, capital H, there are some space are there, space characters are there. I don't know how many, somewhat some three spaces may be there. And after this D also, again three space characters are there. So it means that we can say that this hello world is a center aligned. Okay, we assume that this is a center aligned. And if you apply or if you call this strip method on this string, the both left side space will be removed and the right side space will be also removed. You just see here, spam dot strip. Okay, spam dot strip output is like this, hello world. So now, if we call lstrip, it means left strip. This space, left side of this string, hello world. So this space will be removed, and this space will be remaining as it is. Let us see. See, right? Left space will be removed. So when we call r strip, right side space will be, this space will be removed, but this space will be remaining same. See, right? So if you want to remove both the sides, left and right side spaces, then simply directly we can call this a strip method. Okay, this is how we can remove the white space in our string. These are also again three special string methods. Okay, see here one more example. So here one string is there, it is assigned to this variable spam. So what is that string? Spam spam, back on spam, x spam spam. So in previous three methods what we learned is, so we have removed the white space, right? So in that white space characters, some any other characters also can be occupied. And if those strings, if we want to remove those characters also, we can call these strip method, or right strip method, or left strip method based on our requirement, by passing one argument to these methods, and that argument should be the characters what you want to remove from that string. Okay, so in previous examples we have not passed any arguments to this strip method or l strip or r strip. But now if we call this strip method with one argument like amps, so if you observe here, so it is actually spam spam. Okay, so this is, these all characters are rearranged here. Okay, so it means that in uh, these strings, so it is not compulsory that the characters should be in this way only. Whenever we use these string methods, strip, l strip, or r strip, so wherever it looks into these AMPS, that is SPAM spam, so it will just keep on removing them. So first spam will be removed, and this spam will be removed, and the back on will be remaining as it is, and this spam will be remaining as it is, because it is inserted inside this back on and x. Okay, this spam is inserted in between back on and x, so this spam will not be touched. So this strip, what it does, it does only, it removes only the characters, it may be white space character or any other characters, beginning at the beginning of the string or at the end of the string. So at here end of the string, again spam spam is there. So here what happens? First spam and second spam, these two spams will be removed, and last these two spams will be removed. Let us see output. See, this spam remains the same. It means that this script is not focusing on this spam. And one more thing, what you understood, what you should understand is, so here it is not compulsory that these characters should be properly uh, arranged or ordered. It should not be in particular order or sequence. So if you write this string or any character in unordered method, unordered way also, so it will remove that string. Okay, so here this is one more important feature of this strip method. Okay, so here what it means, so this same strip method, how we are calling it, strip of amps, right? So instead of writing this method, we can write this method like this also, strip of maps. Okay, maps, or strip of spam, or mpsa, like this, any however you want you can write it, no problem. This is one of flexibility of this string method strip. Okay, now, next topic is also very interesting, copying and pasting the strings. So, whenever we copy any string or any text in our mobile, I hope you have observed. So, there one small message will come, one pop-up message will come on our screen and it will go back. So, whenever we copy a text, so it says that the text is copied to your clipboard. So, what is this clipboard? It is a temporary small storage where we can copy the text, and we can paste that text in some other place. So from that clipboard only we will take that text and we will paste it. Okay, so here in between source and destination, one small storage is there, that is clipboard. Okay, so there we will copy some text and we will send that text to this clipboard, and we will send that copied text from this clipboard to some destination, so destination location. Okay, so this is already, I think, copy and paste, that's all, nothing is there, right? So to copy and paste the text or string in Python, and when we copy it, it will be stored in a clipboard for for a temporary basis. Okay, and when we paste it in a particular location, that text will be taken or text will be fetched from this clipboard and it will be pasted in a destination or some other place. Okay, so to call these two methods, copy method and paste method, or you can call it as a copy function or paste function, we have to import one more module. That module is a piper clip module, like our random module, sys module. Okay, this piper clip is also one module. So because in these in this module only these two functions are defined, copy and paste. Before using these two functions in our program, we have to import this piper clip module. Okay, so but one thing, this paperclip module is not in it is not in our Python. Okay, it is not in our Python package or software. So we have to download it and we have to install it if you want to use these two functions, copy and paste. So it means that in our Python already some library, standard library modules are there, right? So as I already told, random is one module, sys is one module, right? Similarly, so many other modules are there. So these all are default or library modules are there. But there are some modules are there which are written by programmers or users. So we can call them as user defined modules. Okay, or else third party modules. So we can install them only whenever we need to use the functions which are defined in these modules. So here Piperclip is also user defined module, or else it is a third party module in which these copy and paste functions are defined. If you want to use these two functions, we have to first install this Piperclip module in our computer system, then just we have to import it in our program in the first line itself. Okay, so this Piperclip is called as a third party module. Okay, so in your textbook, at the end of your textbook, there are some appendix are there, appendix A, appendix B. In appendix A, we will get a clear step-by-step instructions how to install this Piperclip. Okay, so there you can refer it, how to install this Piperclip, and this will be your assignment today. So I next slide I tell you some questions. You be ready with your class notes with paper or notebook and pen, because I'm going to tell you some questions that you just keep on writing immediately in the next slide. So you have to, today you have to study this appendix A, and you have to install this paperclip, and then you just test whether this copy function works or not. Okay, so if we have already installed this paperclip module, then we are able to call these copy functions or paste function. So how we can use these two functions, I just tell you one example, simple example. So first instruction will be like this in our interactive shell, that is import paperclip. It means that we have already installed paperclip module in our system. We are just importing now so that we can use copy and paste functions. So how to use or how to call this copy function? This is like random dot random int, similar rand int rand int, right? So similarly here, first we should write a module name, then we have to use one dot operator, then we have to write a function name, paperclip dot copy. And what is the argument to this copy function? That is hello world. Hello world. This copy function is taking a string as argument, that is hello world. It means that this hello world is copied. Now we have to paste it. How to call this paste method function? Just simply without any argument, you simply call it, and it will paste that hello world string like this. Okay. So import paperclip, but without downloading and installing paperclip, if you import it, it will give you error. So first you download and install paperclip module. Okay, so hardly it takes 1 or 2 minutes. So today you have to do it, and you check these copy and paste functions, how they will work. And in appendix B, as just now I told in the textbook, uh, appendix A contains a clear procedure or method how to install a third party modules like a paperclip. Apart from paperclip, there are many other user defined modules or third party modules. So there is a clear procedure or step by step procedure to install third party modules. So you go with that, and you just execute these three instructions. And in appendix B, we are going to see, instead of executing such kind of instructions again and again in this interactive shell, now onwards we will learn how to execute a python code or python programs instead of this file editor or this interactive shell. Okay, okay. So that we will see in the appendix B. So this is a assignment of this again assignment of this second module. Again some questions I am going to give you. You just immediately write it. The first question is install paperclip module. This is the first task. Okay, second is execute copy and paste functions. Okay, these are the two assignments. So next, once again I give you some other questions or assignment 2.2 also. So before going to do that, so we will see one small project here, that is a mini project. See, one website is there. Whenever you want to use that website, or whenever you want to log in into that website, ultimately we want a username and password, right? So first we have to sign up there, then we have to sign in. So here it is not only one website where we are daily sign in, but there are so many number of websites are there. So everywhere we have created one account and we have one username and one password. So here we are going to do one small project. That project title is password locker. Password locker, what it is doing? It means that if any one website where you are regularly login, So once if you enter username and password, so because of some less amount of security to that website, so sometimes any hacker can access your password. He can know your password. He can hack your password. Okay, so here we are going to provide some security to these passwords. So that is the main purpose of this password locker project. Okay, so see here, to do this one, first we should use one special software called as password manager software. Password manager software usage is a very good habit, because it is going to store all the passwords, and it also has one more password to unlock it itself. It means to unlock that software, so that password is called as master password. So this password manager software stores all our passwords, and this software, if we want to use that software also, again we have one more password which is called as master password. So with that master passwords only we can open this software. Okay, so here we are going to copy these all passwords into the clipboard, and we will just paste that password into our website password field. So why I am telling, so again and again no need to type our password. Okay, so suppose if you have a some Gmail account, some Facebook account, some other so many other website accounts are there. For each and every account you have given one separate or one different username and different password. Okay, so see how much hectic it is to remember all the usernames and passwords. If it is the same username and same password for all the accounts, then if your password is hacked, or it will be accessed by any unauthorized person like any hacker, then he can open your all accounts, he can use your data, right? So here, instead of uh, keeping these same password, it is better to use different passwords for different accounts of different websites. So these all passwords will be stored in this password manager software along with the account name or account id, okay, or username. So here username and password will be stored in this software. So see, if you observe carefully, username, password. So we can store them in the form of dictionary, because dictionary can store keys and values, correct? So here, once we open this software, so whenever if you want to open any one website with one username, so you can just copy the password from that software and you can just paste it in your password text field or text box of your web page, instead of manually typing from your keyboard. So to do this copying and pasting, just now I already explained you how to do this one by installing paperclip module. Okay, so here copy function sends that password to clipboard, and paste function takes that string or password from the clipboard and it will paste it in the password field of our web page. Okay, so here uh, whatever the program or project we are doing, of course, it is not so much efficient and perfect project, because it is not going to give you so much security. Simply just we are understanding how these type of password security softwares will be developed in Python language. That's all we are going to see. Okay, so of course whatever small program whatever we are going to write now, that is a mini project, so it is not going to give us a lot of security, but just we are understanding how exactly our programs or our softwares for maintaining and for providing security to these passwords will be developed. Okay, so we will see now. So here, before going to that project directly, I want to tell you something here. So that is command line arguments in C language. Okay, So before going to learn about command language in command line arguments in Python, first let us understand command line arguments in C language, then we will understand command line arguments in Python. Okay, see, just keep on listening to me carefully. See, in C language, suppose if you have written one program, and in that program, so many number of values you are storing in so many number of variables. So here, instead of maintaining these all values here with so much hectic and so much hard code programming, we can just pass these values to those variables from outside of the program also. I hope you are understanding. So it is not compulsory that we have to store these values in the program itself. We have to assign these values in the program itself. We have to read the program. We have to read the values from keyboard with the scanf function in the program itself. It is not compulsory. We can pass these values of these variables from outside of the program also. So where we can pass these values? That is by using some commands. Okay, so if you are using a Ubuntu operating system, from that commands we can, so we can send these values as an argument of that command. Okay, so I think you are studying Unix subject now. In Unix subject, you know, so many number of commands. Along with the commands, we pass some arguments, right? So here also we can pass these values along with these commands to our program from outside of the program. Okay, so here this is called as command line. In fact, if you use Windows also, you just go to run, and there you just type cmd, that is command. So there one terminal will be opened in Windows also. Okay, DOS window. So there also you can execute these commands. So there also you can pass these values to our program, C program. Okay, so this is how we can control our program from outside. We can pass the values to our program from outside. Okay, so here these arguments are called as command line arguments. Okay, so these values are called as command line arguments. See, here there are some arguments are there for main function. Two arguments are there. The first argument in our main function of C program is argc. Okay, so as its name itself is argc, C is nothing but count here. It is a count of arguments. It means that how many number of arguments you are passing. Okay, second argument of our main function is argv. Argv means what it is? It is a pointer array. See, you can observe here square bracket. What is means? What it is? It is an array. Okay, which array? It is a pointer array. To what it is pointing? It is pointing to each and every. See, within 5 minutes this meeting will be ended. In the next class I will continue. uh, just I will end up with this topic. Okay, see, argument v, arg v is a pointer array. Pointer array, this pointer is pointing to each and every argument what we have passed to our program. It means whatever the value you are passing to your program, no, that value is nothing but argument. If you are passing two arguments, so it will pass to, it will, this argument v will be pointing to first argument, second argument, third argument, like this. Okay, so argument count, argument v, so that is pointer, argument pointer. So this is pointing to that argument whatever we are pointing to. And some simple program we are going to write here. That simple program, what it is going to do is, it is just going to check whether we are passing any argument to our program or not. If we are checking, if we are passing the arguments, then just take some actions, do some actions according to that command line or command, according to that command. Okay, so this will be explained in the next class. I will continue in next class. So just go through this assignment whatever I have given today, because tomorrow once again I am going to give you some more assignments. Okay, some more homeworks. Hmm? Rohit,
Present, sir.
Samiksha,
Present, sir.
Abhishek, Abhishek,
Present, sir.
Akanksha,
Present, sir.
Present, sir.
Akash,
Sir. Yes, sir.
Alfia,
Present, sir.
Aniket, Archita, Sumaya, Bhakti, Digambar,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fiza,
Present, sir.
Gangadhar,
Yes, sir.
Gauri,
Yes, sir.
Geeta, MA,
Yes, sir.
Nandini,
Yes, sir.
Sita,
Yes, sir.
Padma Bhushan,
Yes, sir.
Vaibhav, Sakshi Pawar, Tanali,
Yes, sir.
Ramesh, Rushkesh Morgade, Rushkesh Patil, Rituja Patil,
Yes, sir.
Sakshi Panne,
Yes, sir.
Salni, Sandeep, Shashank,
Present, sir.
Shivani,
Yes, sir.
Shubham, Sita, Soumya,
Yes, sir.
Saurabh, Suraj,
Yes, sir.
Tejaswini, Tejaswini Patil, Ujjwala,
Yes, sir.
Ujjwala, Vani,
Present, sir.
Vinayak, Vishwajit,
Yes, sir.
Chinmay,
Present, sir.
Shashank.
Yes, sir.
We can leave the meeting.